Hey guys, in this video we'll be going over the Birdwatcher. She goes by a couple names, one being Birdwatcher, used by Daxter and Kira.
We might want to talk to the Birdwatcher and see if we scrambled that flut egg.
Oh, guess what? With permission from our village Birdwatcher, I've outfitted the...
And also Bird Lady, as we see in the Jak Free model viewer. She lives in Sandover village. Her hut can be found on the northwestern side of the village. The hut has a large cone-shaped roof with styling similar to that of Japanese architecture. It is made from wooden tiles with two large eaves, one on the front and one on the back. The hut has smooth stone walls and a brick foundation, with a ramp leading up into the doorway. This hut has two glass windows and a single lantern over the doorway, attracting moths at night. Also out the front is a bird cage with two brightly coloured birds inside. Inside the hut to the right, we have one of the two windows. This one has a flower box on the windowsill. Next to this is a table with a pair of binoculars on a tripod. To the left of the doorway, we have the other window, this one without the flowers. Next to this is her bed. This has two pillows on it, and hanging overhead is a lantern. On the end of her bed sits a brightly coloured bird. At the foot of her bed is a very large storage chest. On the opposite side of the doorway is a few barrels, a bucket and a stool, next to a large open fireplace with a cauldron hanging from the chimney. On the wall is a shelf with a jug, cup and bowl of fruit. The flooring of the hut is arranged in a square-like pattern, with a few blue rugs placed about. The most notable thing about this hut is the 10 bird cages inside, some of which are empty, but most of them have very brightly coloured birds chirping very loudly inside.
Oh my, that's a pretty one.
The bird lady can be found inside her hut, looking out the window with her binoculars, searching for birds, talking to herself.
Oh, look, a muggy mug. Oh my, that's a pretty one. Here, birdie.
She has wrappings around her feet, lower legs and hands. She wears a large green suit. Around her waist she wears a large belt with suspenders. On this belt is a pouch possibly filled with birdseed. Around her right arm she wears a leather bracer. This is similar to a falconry glove. This enables large birds to be able to land on her arm without their talons cutting her. Around her neck she has a pair of binoculars for her bird watching. On her nose sits a very small pair of spectacles. Her eyebrows appear to be blue, hinting that the rest of her hair is also blue, but she is quite elderly, so this could have turned grey with old age. She also wears a large hood she has created, resembling a bird, complete with eyes, beak and large blue feather. It would seem that this eccentric lady uses this hood for camouflage while stalking birds.
Oh, look, a muggy mug.
The bird lady's role in the village is primarily to watch over the wildlife, however she also looks over the village with her binoculars. As mentioned, she prefers the company of her birds to people. In the official Jak Free guide, there is a section of interviews with Naughty Dog and a Where Are They Now section. Here we can find out more about the Birdwatcher. This refers to her by name, Tweedledove Perch. The bird lady opened an avian petting zoo for wayward and troubled birds. Later, Tweedledove became internationally famous when she used her patented bird suit disguise to secretly live with a large group of wild birds deep in the forest for more than 11 years. Accepted as one of the flock, the bird lady's solitary research was later documented in the moving film Chickens in the Misty Branches, My Life with the Great Eggs. When you talk to her, she tasks you with saving a flut egg when its mother was captured by lurkers in return for a power cell.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell. Are you near the egg yet? That's it. Just a little further. Come on, push the egg off the cliff. Oh my, that wasn't gentle. Careful. Easy does it. Oh! Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg. Oh my. I hope the poor dear's okay. Here's a power cell for your valor.
Oh no! No!
Look, isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mama.
Ah! I'm not your mom! You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight. Oh. Listen, boys, I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
After this, she is no longer in her hut. Now she is off taking care of the newly hatched Flut-Flut. She also allows Kira to fit a saddle to the Flut-Flut for later use.
Back again, boys?
Boy! Hey, babe. I'm a full-grown... something fuzzy.
Oh, guess what? With permission from our village birdwatcher, I've outfitted the baby Flut-Flut with a riding saddle. It appears there's a precursor transplant in the boggy swamp. If you can find it, I'll send you the Flut-Flut in full riding regalia. Her long jump might come in handy when you're crossing the tar.
The bird lady is extremely kind and caring, looking out for living creatures, which is much needed in the world. It would have been great to see the baby Flut-Flut outside her hut after it was saved. And that's my overview on the bird lady. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next one.